Hi there, my name's James. I'm 33 years old and I've just completed the second year of my degree in Applied Theology at Moorlands Bible College. I've been a Christian since 2004. Before becoming a Christian, my life was radically different to as it is now. I started taking drugs when I was 11 years old. I grew up in a house with a very successful family. My sister was very intelligent, very gifted academically. My mother was one of the people who wrote the national curriculum. My father was very successful in his career in the import business, and so there was a lot of pressure on me to be successful in education, but I didn't really fit into the mold, into the paradigm that my mum wanted me to fit into. So I was constantly rebelling against her, rebelling against the authority in the home, and I felt rejected at home. I never felt accepted in my family. I never felt accepted in my house. So I was constantly on this search for acceptance, constantly on this search for belonging, and the people that gave me a sense of acceptance where I felt as if I belonged with the people who took drugs. When I was 11 years old, I first started smoking marijuana, and by the time I was 16 years old, I was dealing, I was selling ecstasy, I was selling LSD, I was selling amphetamines, and by the time I was 18 and getting ready to go off to university, I was using heroin and I was using cocaine. Um, I dropped out of university after 2 years and I started working in the entertainment industry. I travelled all over the world working for some of the biggest bands in the world. I worked for Michael Jackson, I worked for U2, I worked for Madonna, and it's a very well paid job, and it's a playground for people who want to take drugs. Everyone uses cocaine there all the time. Everyone's smoking, everyone's drinking all of the time, and my life was like an 8 year party. When I was about 27 years old, um, I was completely at the end of myself. I'd spent some time in prison. I'd spent some time in a mental hospital. I was homeless. I'd lost everything. I'd lost my job. I'd lost my car. I'd lost my place to live. I had nothing left, and that's when Jesus broke into my life. A street outreach worker from an organisation called Teen Challenge, approached me and he asked me if I was looking for some help. And by this point in my life, I wouldn't have trusted you if you told me the sky was blue. But there was something very different about this man. There was something really special about this guy. So I trusted him, and he took me to a place in London called Teen Challenge, which was an organisation that principally works with people with addiction problems, but there are other people that they've also started to work with now as well. And I wasn't really sure what to make of the place when I first arrived, but there was something very different about this place as well. Everyone had that same sense of joy. Everyone had that same kind of aura that the guy Joe that I'd met on the street had. I was there for 4 days in extreme withdrawal when they took us to City Gates Pentecostal Church in Ilford. I gave my life to Jesus Christ on December the 12th, 2004, and I've never looked back since. God has been faithful to me. He's been gracious to me. He's saved me through the power of Jesus Christ, through the power of His Holy Spirit. He's transforming me day by day. I worked for Teen Challenge for about 2.5 years after I graduated the program, and now I'm studying a degree in applied theology, and I believe God has gifted me to communicate the gospel. He's given me an ability to disciple people, to mentor people, to encourage people, to see people become the best that they can be in Jesus Christ. I've had the opportunity to work with people with addictions. I've had the opportunity to work with young people in schools, and I've had the opportunity to mentor young men while I've been here at Bible College, and just see them to believe that they can be the people that God has called them to be. And every day that I walk with Jesus Christ, I get a fresh revelation of His goodness and His grace, and it's completely transformed my life. I live daily by the power of His Holy Spirit. I live daily by the goodness and the grace and the love of God, and I'll ever be thankful for Him, and I'll give Him all the glory. Thank you.